Hello, and welcome to the McGaw YMCA Camp Echo Isle Royal backpacking information session. We're so excited to have you going on Isle Royal this summer, and we're really stoked to get you all the information that you need to be successful on trail. I'm Kat Stein, I'm the Adventure Trips Unit Leader this summer, and I'll be taking you through today's information. So what will we be covering in today's video? We'll be covering Isle Royal's trip itineraries, any specific trip gear needs, and some tips and tricks for how to prepare for trail. We will not be covering the goals of the Adventure Trip program at large, any overarching gear needs, and we will not be covering emergency procedures or COVID procedures. Be sure to check out the Adventure Trips overview informational video for most of that information and the COVID procedure videos for COVID specific questions. Take a moment now to pause the video and go check out those videos. They're super important before watching the rest of this one. All right, now that everybody has gone and watched the COVID procedures video and the Adventure Trips program overview video, let's get into what you need to know about Isle Royal. You're going on Isle Royal. Now what? So to start off, Isle Royal is an amazing island and national park in Lake Superior, Michigan, So it's this right here is Isle Royal National Park. So campers will drive up from Evanston to Camp Echo, and then from Camp Echo to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Over here, where they'll camp before catching a ferry that takes them to Isle Royal. What do you need to know about the general makeup of the participants of Isle Royal backpacking? Well, to start off, you'll have 2 adventure trip guides who are 21 plus and woofers, and maybe lifeguards. They'll have extensive field training and experience to make sure they're giving you the best possible experience. Isle Royal can have up to 8 participants per section, and Isle Royal may be mixed gendered. Every participant may have a different level of experience within Camp Echo Trip program or camping in general, which gives everyone a great opportunity to learn from each other and grow together. So if you're going on Isle Royal, any session but session 3, this is a good look at what your itinerary is going to be. You'll arrive to camp on Sunday and spend Sunday afternoon and evening preparing for your trip. You'll take your swim eval, have your big talk with all of the Camp Echo community, check in at the clinic, and do all of your trip specific needs like packing out your group gear, your personal gear, designing your menu, and packing out your food as a group. You'll hit the hay early that night because Monday, you're going to be driving to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. You'll wake up bright and early and hit the road on Monday and drive all the way to just outside of Houghton, Michigan, where you'll camp for the night. Tuesday, you'll wake up bright and early and drive just a little bit further in the Upper Peninsula to Copper Harbor, where you'll catch the ferry over to Isle Royal. Once on the island, you'll get going and you'll spend about 7 days hiking around the island and exploring all of its natural wonders. Tuesday, you'll hike back to the ferry and you'll catch it back to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, where you'll camp again in Copper Harbor, Michigan. And then Wednesday, you'll drive all the way down to Kettle Moraine State Park outside of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, in southern Wisconsin. You'll spend Wednesday evening cleaning some gear, cleaning yourselves, and closing out your trip with your group to make sure that everyone feels like they've had a really honest and authentic experience together. Thursday, you'll drive the rest of the way to Evanston and get dropped off at the McGaw YMCA at 11 a.m. This is a little bit different from our on-site programs, who will take the bus back to the McGaw YMCA on Friday, pardon me. Now, if you're going on Isle Royal Session 3, your program is going to look just a little bit different as we are ending Session 3 1 day shorter. So the first half of your session will look quite similar, where you'll arrive to camp Sunday, drive Monday, get on the island Tuesday. You'll hike Tuesday to Monday, and you'll catch the ferry off of the island Monday, drive to Wisconsin on Tuesday, and end at the Y at 11 a.m. on Wednesday. So even though your trip is a day shorter, you're still going to have just as great of an experience as any other trip, traversing it just as much of the island as everybody else. Some specifics about the 3 Ps on Isle Royal. The 3 Ps is what we refer to as our conversation about peeing, pooping, and periods when we're preparing for our trip on site. So while on site on Sunday, your guides will have a conversation with you about peeing, pooping, and periods in the woods. and teach you all of the skills that you need to know to make sure that you're managing that hygienically. On Isle Royale, because it's a national park, every single campsite is going to have an outhouse, which is a covered pit toilet. So a little bit more creature comfort on Isle Royale. Your menu will be designed as a group on that Sunday and packed out together, prioritizing all allergies and dietary restrictions to make sure that everyone on trail is safe and well fed. As far as communication goes, campers won't really be able to communicate with parents or with friends or family while on Isle Royale. They're not on camp for very long at the beginning of their session, and they won't be able to receive mail or bunk notes while off-site. However, the guides of Isle Royale will have regular scheduled check-ins with the staff at Camp Echo, where they'll receive weather reports and tell the staff on site how the group is doing. Should there be any emergencies, Camp Echo will coordinate all emergency communication by the staff on site with parents. So you're going on Isle Royale. How do you prepare physically for the trip? First off, let's do a quick overview of the kind of clothes and gear and apparel that you'll need. Make sure that all the clothes that you're bringing on Isle Royale are warm, comfortable, and quick drying. Even though it's summer, you're very far north, so the weather can be unpredictable and it can get cold at night. Make sure you're bringing synthetic materials like acrylic, fleece, polyester, polypropylene, rayon, and wool. These are fabrics that will dry quickly and keep you warm even when wet, unlike cotton. Cotton t-shirts are okay to hike in, but make sure you're avoiding cotton warm layers like sweatpants or sweatshirts. These can be dangerous when wet, as they'll take body heat out of you to try and dry themselves. Remember, you want to prioritize function over fashion when in the backcountry. For Isle Royale, you're going to want to bring 2 pairs of shoes, a pair of hiking boots that you'll wear throughout the day. These should be durable, sturdy, have thick soles, and good ankle support to make sure that they can really carry you over all of the miles you'll be hiking. You can also bring a pair of water shoes, as you'll be hiking along the shores of Lake Superior quite a bit and may want to wade into the water. You want to make sure your water shoe is closed-toed and securely fastens to your foot, as well as having a thick, durable sole. This will protect your feet from any injuries in the water to make sure that you can keep hiking throughout the day. If you don't think you're going to want to be getting in the water, you're welcome to bring a campsite shoe, which can be an open-toed sandal, like a Croc, a Keen, a Tiva, or a Chaco, but make sure it is something that will securely fasten onto your foot. Please avoid bringing flip-flops or slides, as these can fall off and increase the risk of a foot injury, which will make hiking all those miles much more unpleasant. This summer, we're also encouraging all of our participants in backpacking trips to bring a pair of lightweight hiking pants. These are predominantly as a form of bug protection. The bugs in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan can get a little bit crazy in the summer. We want to make sure that we're taking all the precautions we can to keep ourselves safe and comfortable. A lightweight pair of hiking pants will drift a little bit away from your legs, so should bugs land on your legs, they can't bite through the fabric onto you. Unlike a pair of leggings or shorts, it adds an extra barrier between the bug and your leg. And it keeps you from having to hike in your rain pants should the bugs be really bad. Hiking in your rain pants is unpleasant, and so definitely consider bringing a pair of lightweight synthetic hiking pants. Once again, please avoid bringing cotton pants like jeans or cotton sweats, as these aren't comfortable to hike in. Every camper on Isle Royale backpacking also has to have a 65-liter hiking backpack. It's really important that it's specifically a hiking backpack, as you want that hip strap to help relieve the load on your shoulders and funnel all that weight down through your legs and into your feet. Camp Echo can lend every camper a 65-liter backpack this summer. Just make sure to request it when filling out your adventure trips preparation and gear form in your Camp in Touch account. If you've got any questions about backpacks, feel free to email me at katherines@magawymca.org. I'm also happy to remind you that Gearhead Outfitters in Evanston, formerly Uncle Dan's, on the corner of Sherman and Davis Street, has committed to giving all Camp Echo families a 10% discount on everything in their store. Make sure to mention Camp Echo at checkout, and Gearhead will know exactly how to help you out. They're also really familiar with the gear of Camp Echo. We've been working with them for many years, and so they'll be able to give you any advice on gear that you may need. As far as physically preparing for your trip, we really recommend that you exercise in advance of your trip. Try to exercise at least 60 minutes every day. Try going for a run, swimming some laps, or riding your bike. And if you've got a backpack at home, try going for a practice hike. Load it up with some of the clothes and gear you think you might bring on trail. Throw your boots on and walk around your neighborhood and get a feel for how everything fits. Some last minute odds and ends, please make sure to leave your cell phone at home. Camp Echo does not allow cell phones on site or on adventure trips, and so it's for your peace of mind that we ask you to just leave them at home in general. If you've got medications, make sure that you're turning in your prescription ahead of time to Camp Echo staff, either at the medication drop-off times ahead of bus departure or the morning of bus departure. When turning in your medication, please make sure you're including detailed descriptions about how and when you take those meds so that we can make sure that you're taking them properly throughout your session. You don't need to worry about bringing cash, a debit card, or credit card on trail. All costs will be covered by Camp Echo, including meals, snacks, drinks and sodas along the way, and even a souvenir for every camper. Isn't that gorgeous? That's where you'll be hiking. If you've got any other questions about Isle Royale or the adventure trip program in general, feel free to reach out to me at katherines@mcgawymca.org or give us a call at 847-475-7400. And be sure to follow us on social media for regular updates throughout the summer. Thanks so much, and we can't wait to see you on the peninsula.